Welcome to Wheel Stutter Blindly. I'm Wheel.
And I'm Stutter, but Blindly's not here today. But in his place, we have a special guest all the way from Austin. So let me introduce you to Martin Phillips. How's it going, Martin?
Hey, what's up?
Tony, go to take a winner and put us on the show.
I wear glasses so I can be blindly today.
I have a spare guide dog, too. Do you want to borrow the guide dog?
Yeah. So,
Right on.
We can make up for it.
Nice.
All right, gentlemen. So, you're in town. You're here in Toronto for what?
There was a killers of Tony last night, right?
Yeah, it was on it.
And
Nice.
you on that over the stage?
Yeah.
Is this your...
Buffalo the night before, right?
Yeah, we were in Buffalo Friday, and then we had the show Saturday, And Buffalo's not too far away from here. So,
a few hours.
Yeah.
Is this your only Canadian stop, or do you make another one?
I've been here before last summer, but then actually in 2 weeks I'll be in Ottawa. I have a show in Ottawa, I think it's Thursday, then Montreal Friday, and then I think Saturday is Cornwall.
Oh, Cornwall.
Yes.
The big booming metropolis of
Yes.
Cornwall.
I love Cornwall.
We call it...
I'm in Ottawa before that, okay? So I'm doing that big city.
Ottawa.
Yeah. No, that's
Don't
great.
call Ottawa a big city. It's more like a small town.
It's the capital, though? It's
Yeah.
The capital.
Yeah, it's the capital of Canada, so I assumed there was going to be somewhat...
Here's a funny fact about Ottawa. So, Jared and I, we co-produce our comedy show called Laughs Without Limits, right?
Yeah.
And so we're trying to piece together a tour. Ottawa, capital of our nation,
Yes.
does not have any accessible comedy venues in the
Oh,
city.
dang, okay.
So it's like, yay, represent, right? Like,
Yeah, I'm surprised.
you have people from all over the world coming, dignitaries, this, that, whatever. And
Canada has laws about that, right? You guys
So to speak,
don't.
okay.
there's laws, but are they enforced?
Oh, yeah.
Not so much.
Well, yes, in America, there's also venues that are still not accessible, still. So
How do you handle that? How do you
I don't have
manipulate that?
I don't really have an issue with it. I'm
I've
fine.
seen you take stairs.
Yeah, I'm talking with stairs. I don't really need any accessibility like that. But other comedians or whatnot, and I guess it does kind of make people who want to try to do comedy with the accessibility issues. I guess it makes them kind of stay away from it if they're not able to get in all the clubs or venues. So it's probably an issue everywhere too.
Yeah. I think the big difference between Canada and the United States is that the United States had the ADA put in place, Americans with Disability Act.
Wonderful.
I think in the 90s.
Yeah.
And actually, ironically, my friend Martin, he's a constitutional lawyer. He helped.
Different, Martin.
He actually co-wrote the Canadian with Disabilities Act.
Oh, okay.
But that was just put in place, I think, 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, dang. Okay.
And it's not that strong
No.
because provincial laws sometimes, this is crazy. And well, I guess you have the same thing in the States. State law sometimes goes outside of federal law, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Provincial law is the same
Yeah.
kind of way, right? But
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's ways around it and whatnot.
But the thing I love about the ADA the most with businesses or venues or whatever, that once it gets taken over by a new owner, then it has to be compliant to the, and that's how you build an inclusive society, right? Is small little steps like that. So
Yeah. So it is. Yeah, I guess I don't think about that. other places don't have a thing like the ADA. I guess they're
Yeah.
very unique to America.
Yeah, like myself going to the States, I see a huge difference.
Yeah.
Like acceptance of people with
Oh,
disabilities and the
yeah.
ADA and stuff. They're
Yeah.
more accommodating in the States than here.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, how do you? Speaking of that, how do you? Do you feel any different being comedian with challenges, or are you comedian first and you don't even think about your things?
Yeah, I mean, I just do, yeah, I don't have too much accessibility issues, so I don't really have any trouble getting to a club and that, and I just have my jokes and whatnot, and, you know, most of the time, they're just about random stuff I think about, not really about my condition or anything, but, you know, every now and then, you know, I have jokes about it, you know, it's just, I don't want the whole thing to be about it or whatnot, but yeah, you know, I have a few jokes I'll throw in there, but, yeah, I guess you could say I'm a comedian first, and then we'll see what other, you know, because we're from Kiltony or whatnot, so, you know, they do jokes about it or whatnot, and I can
They always bring it up.
Yeah, you know, I think I can roll with the punches. You can roll. It's like, it's just, it's the show, so it's like whatever.
I see there's one thing that gets you upset is when people make fun of you driving.
Yeah, was the one. I wasn't like, okay, I wasn't like super.
No, but I like seeing it. I was happy you took that.
I was more annoyed. I wasn't really like. I don't like hate because they got that joke a lot, and then there was the guest who brought it up, and I was like, hey, go fuck you.
Sorry, a little backstory. So they make fun of the fact that you drive, or they're surprised that you can drive,
I
or
think it might be a little bit of both, and then they do like sound effects of a crashing car.
Yeah.
But hey, I've never been in a car accident, so I'm
good for you.
Touch wood. Touch wood.
Especially driving in Toronto here.
Yeah.
That was tough. That sucked. But anyway, yeah, the usual thing that there was comedian guys who brought up there was just like raised my voice, was like, go fuck yourself. But I have no beef with them or anything. I think I may have overreacted, but
I think it made for perfect.
Yeah,
perfect episode. I liked it.
That was my most controversial.
I liked it.
That was my biggest controversy because there's people like, oh, this guy overreacted and he can't take the heat or whatever. But I don't know if I react that way again. I probably, again, like the show. That's what the show is. So but yeah, and it wasn't anything. It didn't continue off stage or anything,
but like from an outsider watching, I look at the show as though you're like showing your true self with your disability, and if that's your honest reaction to something that happened, then it's more genuine and more
fair,
right?
Yeah, it was just like it's getting annoying. It's like, okay,
I get it.
It's like,
I get it.
I get it's the show, but at the same time, a lot of the jokes I've heard before, so it's like we can make the joke. It's like we can make the joke.
Not original.
Give me something original.
It's like the number one question I get asked by women. Okay, you dirty little bitches. Is does it still work?
Oh, okay.
And women ask me that before men all the time.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And it gets a little annoying.
And it does work.
Well, yeah.
Okay,
well, this is like when I'm doing my set, I'll talk, oh, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, by the way, it still works, right?
Yeah.
And then let people fester with that for a minute, and usually they catch on or whatever. But, yeah, like it's one of those annoying things that...
Yeah, I don't know. I just think there's certain etiquette to asking stuff.
Yeah.
But
Or maybe, like me, don't assume like I did
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you walked through the door.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's assuming,
So
but-
when Martin came through the door, I was like, oh, so you have cerebral palsy. Because, I have a lot of friends with different disabilities and stuff. And they may present the same,
Yeah.
but it's not the
Yeah.
same. And I did what you're not supposed to fucking do. So I'm canceled now.
no, I won't cancel. Yeah, you're good.
I will. Okay.
I don't trust Jared. Jared's gonna throw us all under.
No,
But-
well,
Can we get back to the show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Last night a little bit, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
we digressed as,
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
that
yeah,
happens.
I get it.
But so was the Killers of Kill Tony? Is this your only Canadian stop, or do you?
You know what? I think we had a few other Canadian stops with that. I don't know. They got canceled or something.
Oh, don't fucking.
Sorry, I'm sorry to break the news.
No, I think it's probably political bullshit, right?
I mean, there were some shows like Alberta. I don't think we're doing them anymore. And I think we had a Vancouver thing. I don't know why they were canceled. There's no, they were rescheduled or something. I think we had like an Edmonton thing, and I think Vancouver. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
but They just got
Okay, I won't assume.
rescheduled. They didn't
Political.
tell me why they were canceled, but
Yeah.
I've been to I went to Alberta last year with Aaron Balak.
How was that?
It was good. We did Calgary. We did Edmonton. We did it's right out there, a small town. It starts with an L. It's like
Lethbridge?
yeah, yeah. It's like a shitty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That town there, you
That's left.
you go to the bar and you keep your back to the wall because there's fucking cowboys and
Yeah.
oil drillers and that. I lived out there in the 90s, and I remember we went to a strip club one night, and the next thing you know, we're fighting the British fucking army.
Oh dang! Okay.
They
Well,
got stories.
Yeah, well, it happened.
but yeah. So and yeah, I don't know what happened, but yeah, I'll be out in like 2 weeks. So
How do you like the Toronto crowd last night?
I thought they were good. I thought they were a really good crowd. They seemed
Well,
to be really into it.
You were at the iconic venue here in
Yeah.
Toronto, and if not in Canada, Massey Hall. It's absolutely beautiful.
Great venue.
Yeah, I had no
They-
idea how big of a deal it was.
Man. It's like I'm so proud of Jared for being there because, like, I think it's anybody that performs, whether it's music or art or like acting or comedy. Like, if you're Canadian, Massey Hall is
Yeah.
on
There's
your
some
list,
huge
right?
performers that performed there, like Johnny Cash performed
Oh,
there.
nice.
Neil Young, everybody.
I
Yeah,
heard Neil
everyone,
Young.
yeah.
Yeah,
Heard
yeah,
Neil
you name it,
Young.
everyone's
Yeah,
been
yeah.
there. Robert Plant and
Yeah.
you name it, they've
Russell
been there.
Peters.
Oh, nice.
Shout out Russell Peters. Yeah.
Back in the 90s, I saw Red Hot Chili Peppers there. It was
Oh, sick.
fucking wild.
That's nice.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, it was there. It was nice. It was cool. I think all the shows went well. I think everyone did good.
So
and
who was on the lineup?
It was so Jared,
Yeah.
a gal spot thing.
Yeah.
On the-
Kenzie Shooter also did a guest spot.
yeah, he was.
Oh,
up,
okay.
he was up the first show.
Yeah, it was on the first
Yeah,
show.
the first show that it was me.
Oh, so you did two shows.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
One
that
at
early-
7, one at 9 or something?
I think it was supposed to be.
10:45 by the time I got on stage.
I think it was supposed to be like 9:30 or something.
Yeah.
But, they had like.
You know how it goes.
Yeah, it was.
Show
definitely-
business, baby.
You know how it goes.
So yeah, early show, Jared, what's his name again?
Kenzie Shooter.
Yeah,
Who is the new golden ticket winner?
Yeah,
Toronto.
he's
Yeah.
from Toronto. That me, Aaron Belial, David Lucas, and Cam Patterson.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then second show, the same except without the new golden
Without
ticket.
Kenzie, yeah.
It's Kensei.
Kenzie.
Okay. Kensei, okay.
Do you usually open the show usually?
It varies to something I know. But I've done it a handful of times, but other times I've gone second, or maybe third. I've never closed it out, but
I love going bullet. I don't know why. I love going first.
yeah, it's like at least I don't know. At least you can get it done with. Like,
Yeah.
I can go get it done and chill out.
I had fun opening the show. That's fun, just hyping the crowd.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about it is you see people going to their seats.
Yeah, that's why.
You can't really,
When I started the show, I do go like, okay, start the show, everyone. Get your fucking seats. Sit the fuck down. We're
So,
starting the show.
Your profession's a school teacher, right?
Oh, yeah. So
Well, there you go.
substitute.
Sit down, shut the fuck up.
Or you guys call them supply teacher.
Yeah. Okay.
So, I didn't know what they were talking supply teacher. I was like, what the hell?
Do people give
Bring
you
pencils
a
and
lot of
pens and
shit?
paper
Yeah.
and supplies, man.
Do people give you a lot of crap as a substitute teacher?
No,
I know when I was in school.
Oh,
the
yeah.
substitutes like the worst.
Oh,
Substitutes always got the worst.
Can you think of like the biggest burn someone gave you and you're like, fuck, I gotta give it to them?
I'll be honest though, things have been pretty chill. I don't have too much issues with it. Everything's pretty cool. Also, I'm in like pretty good school districts. So I'm sure different. If I went into like the
A school with more people that look like Dante?
I didn't say it. You did.
Wow.
Yeah.
You went there.
Because when I was in Washington, D.C., I was.
Oh, God.
Is that a sound effect?
This one?
Which one?
Gong?
Yeah, the red is gone.
Oh, good. We did
Oh,
it.
you did it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, but let's this. I don't think he it was like elementary. I forgot some grade elementary school. I wasn't even the teacher. I was like an assistant.
Yeah.
And the teacher wanted me to walk the student to the nurse.
Okay.
And some kid in the class was like, I think this guy needs a nurse. I was like, okay, that's funny.
That's good.
That is good.
Yeah,
That's good. Yeah, I'd be like, touche. All right,
Yeah,
you,
it was
you
like-
win. There's
No, I don't
nothing-
think he meant it as like a mean thing. I think as a kid, he's just seeing what he observes.
Yeah.
So,
Next thing you know, he'll be on stage one day.
yeah. So, but for the most part, things are chill. It's not that bad.
Are there any students that kill Tony fans? Have you ever got,
it's more like teachers, really.
okay.
But I think one time there was like a couple of high school students that recognized me. But mostly it's the teachers. I don't know. I guess Skill Tony isn't that popular with the youth yet. I don't know.
Yeah.
Usually teachers and parents, right? Or
Yeah, maybe like a parent, or a teacher, like a little bit older,
right.
Yeah.
Just my observation in my life, for some reason, a lot of people that I grew up with are teachers. And this is nothing against you. This is just what I've observed.
Okay.
Every fucking teacher that I've ever met is fucking crazy. Wild, partying, carrying on. Like, it's just...
Yeah. I guess I don't like work in schools, but I don't know too many. I don't know any of them personally.
Yeah.
I just go in and out.
Yeah.
I did work at a middle school once, and as like an assistant for like a year or two. And there were a lot of like on the down low. There was a lot of couples. At the middle school, like that counselor's dating that teacher, that bad teacher's with the side. So it's like low key. I was like, man, everyone's and now I think most of them are like married now. I think that's how they found people. It's kind of not as cool anymore. To like, I'm gonna date my coworker.
Yeah.
In middle school, they were all shacking up.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
Shout out to you know who you are.
You told me stories.
Oh God, it's just crazy.
Yeah. You have more questions, boy?
Okay, so there's a question for both of you.
Okay.
Maybe we'll start with Jared on this one.
Sure.
But what is your weirdest DM you have received after being on Kill Tony? You can censor names or don't or whatever you want to do. Jared?
People asking from like random people asking me that we send them money.
Dang.
Like
That's-
random people say, "Hey, can you send me money?" Or
I'm sorry, I find that.
weirdest. I don't know if it's weird. Like I got like females sending me nudes and stuff.
Oh, that's
Have you
nice.
got any? Have you got any nudes?
I don't like you get nudes on Instagram. or
I have.
something. I haven't got anything. No, I've got like certain messages or like more sexting, but no, no ladies sent me any nudes yet. I don't know.
Ladies, hit a guy up.
Yeah,
Come on,
I
you
don't
know.
know, man. Jeez. But so
Yeah,
that's yours, okay?
that's mine.
I got there's this one guy who started out kind of normal, saying good, stuff like that, but then
Yeah.
he said, I guess he's talked about something like the dangers of AI, and he's working on that, and then I'm like, wow, it's crazy, dude. But then I guess I open a floodgate, and he sends me like paragraphs. I don't even read them anymore, but they're like pages.
Oh.
And he's saying something, yo, you have to tell Joe Rogan about this. You have to tell
Yeah,
you
okay.
have to tell Elon Musk.
Right.
And I'm
When you're
like,
having dinner with him next week, Elon,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, exactly. That's probably what it'd be like. I'm like, I don't know these people.
That happens to me all the time.
He'll send me videos. You say you gotta watch this, but
Yeah.
literally the messages are like pages. I'm just like, I'm not gonna read it. Like,
Yeah.
apparently we're super fucked. Like, or is this guy like the end's near, and So anyway, you try to be nice to people, and the next thing you know, they just open up and they're insane.
All right, that's
I have another question.
fucking
Like,
hilarious.
I have a question.
Yeah, go for it.
What's like I had a fan like this week after my show gave me an action figure of myself. What the gifts that people have given you? Like, have people like made things of you and
nothing too crazy like that. I haven't got an action figure. Usually, I haven't got too much stuff, to be honest.
okay.
I'm trying to think, but usually it's stuff for me to sign or something, but not too many gifts like that. Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you ever signed?
I didn't get to do it, so I guess I didn't sign it. But there's one guy who came to the first show,
Yeah.
and we didn't actually go out for the meet and greet, but his girlfriend wanted me to sign her Big Bird stuffed animal because I have a joke about Big Bird. So
Right.
Yeah.
I almost signed the Big Bird, so that's kind of cool. If
Right.
that could be my thing with like Big Bird,
I
So.
said some hats
yeah,
last
I
night,
did a
random
hat.
t-shirts, random...
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, have not signed.
Have you ever signed tits yet?
I literally was about to say that. I literally was like, yeah, no tits yet.
Okay.
No tits.
I've signed some tits.
Dang, dude, Jared, you're living it. You get nudes.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm something.
You sign tits. You get your own action figure.
Yeah.
Dang.
I'm gonna be live.
Next level.
Yeah.
Have you actually gotten any, like poo-tang or, what I'm saying, any actual hookups?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you got anything when we go, Tony? Have you got any like DMs from
Yeah,
ladies?
I got DMs, but none of them I felt like I wanted to go that route.
I just say there's been twice when that happened to me.
Cool.
No devotees. You know what a
Any
devotee is?
You know what a devotee is?
What's the devotee?
A devotee is a lady or a guy who's infatuated with somebody who has a disability.
No, I haven't got any devotees.
It's a whole different
I'm not really
world.
come across the DOT either.
They're out there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I guess there's a lot of stuff out there, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, there's a fetish for everybody, right?
Cause like, has this ever happened to you when a lady like tell their boyfriend to take a picture of you to make their boyfriend jealous? Has that ever happened to you?
I don't know if they did it to make him jealous, but I've taken pictures with women with like a partner there, but I didn't get the vibe that they were doing it to make it. I mean, nothing happened. It was like the guy was like, "Fuck you" after, so I haven't picked up the jealous vibe yet. So
Okay, I have, but it's all good.
Dang, dude.
And if you're gonna, but here comes the end of this episode of Wheel Stutter Blindly. Make sure to like and subscribe. Check us out on all the channels. And I'm Jared Nathan. That's Blader Handy, and that's what's your name?
You can follow me online at Dante, CHEZDANTE. Follow your boy.
Yes, check us out next time.
Where can they follow Martin?
Where can I follow you, Martin?
Just
Thank you. Where can I follow you?
Martin Phillips comedy.
On all the platforms.
Yeah.
All right.